So we may have some news later today. Maybe. Like some big news. And I'm going to start with the news item at the bottom. It's being reported that there's a Mitch Marner offer sheet incoming. It could be signed in the next hour. Could be released sometime today. Much like Kawhi watch. We'll see, right? There you go. Mentioning Kawhi on the Hockey Channel, huh? I get I think he's going back to Toronto. I don't know. And I think it's great that nobody really knows, but there's all kinds of massive speculation out there, and it's just crazy. I am 95% sure he's going to LA. Well, why don't you just say you're sure he's going to LA? Why are you throwing in 95%? So I'm not going to give you a percentage on Marner. But I can tell you the offer sheet's rumored to be at $12.5 million a year. That's an offer sheet. That's an offer sheet. That is a general manager saying, "Here you go, Dubas, match this." You think he's a great guy? You think he's a guy you can build around? Pay him more money than Matthews. Pay him more money than Tavares. You got the guts. If that becomes the offer sheet, you know what? It might get you the player. It might get the Marner. At $12.5 million, it would leave Toronto, if they matched it, having to move somebody to get under the cap. $12.5 million. I've seen people talking about, oh, we can keep him for 8.5 because of Aho. Well, it shouldn't be more than 9. Right. If it's Toronto negotiating, right. But if you're a team trying to steal him from Toronto, you got to go higher, and you got to have the guts to do it. So 4 straight first rounders. That's the price you pay, but for Mitch Marner, it could end up being worth it. Now, on to the other seemingly minor news. Givens, 1 year at $725K. He moves to the Carolina Hurricanes. The Canes are pretty good when it comes to signing depth guys, and it's likely a good move for them. The Canucks signed Justin Bailey. I want to talk about Justin Bailey for a second, because for you kids out there that don't remember the original Nintendo Entertainment System, this was a Metroid password. And ever since Justin Bailey was drafted, every time I hear his name, I think of Metroid. And I want to play Metroid again. Because that's what I played a lot in the late 80s. And throw some music on because you get tired of the noises in Metroid. Every time I hear Justin Bailey's name, I want to play Metroid. And I don't have a working Nintendo Entertainment System to play Metroid on right now. So I don't know whether that means I like him or I don't. But the Justin Bailey name is a password. Did his parents know that when they named him? All right. Christian Wolanin's extended 2 years by the Ottawa Senators. This, of course, a restricted free agent for $1.8 million. I like Wolanin a lot. I have talked a lot about the Senators and moves they've made, which I haven't agreed with, and I've talked about things I don't agree with that ownership's done. But this is a good kid, and I think that's a fine price for him. I think he'll be a bargain at that. And last but not least, the reason I'm wearing Dallas, Mark Mathot apparently is weighing retirement. With the injuries he's suffered through the last couple of years, he has not been overly effective when he's been in the lineup, and he's been out of the lineup for more than half the season this past year. And, one of my favorite defensemen, and it's a shame if it does end this way, but he's weighing retirement. And, if he does retire, I wish him the absolute best, and there might be a spot in the Hockey Guy Hall of Fame for him. So, for Mathot, my thoughts are with him. And, and then we'll see what happens with this today. So let me know, because we don't have the team yet. Who do you think would line up? Is it Bergevin? Is Bergevin coming in guns a-blazing before Carolina's technically matched yet? Or is it somebody else? Because one team that's the people are like, maybe it's the Islanders. Could it be the Islanders? Would Lou do this? So let me know your thoughts, and then if this doesn't happen, we'll revisit it tomorrow and see if it's just dust in the wind or what it is. The thing is, it's from reputable sources. That's the only reason I have this up here, because it's from actual sources that have that Twitter check mark, which I'm still waiting on. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Or do you not believe in it at all? Do you think, there's no offer sheet coming in for Marner? That's crazy. It's not going to happen. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. There's still a lot of free agent names out there. I'm waiting for them to sign. Johansson, why don't you go to Vancouver? Just throwing that out there. Be nice to see. I'm just as an example. Or hey, why don't you go back at a discount to Boston? It'd be great. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll talk to you again soon.